Be careful who you let into your inner circle. What's poppin', and let's get right to it. Now, it's so important to be thoughtful and to be careful of who you allow into your space as a friend, connection, whatever type of situation it is. You have to understand people come with baggages, okay? We all have baggage. That's not necessarily a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all went through life experiencing every type of situation, traumatic experiences, etc., etc. But you have to understand, especially like when you're in tune, when you're aware with yourself, most importantly, when you love yourself, then especially you have to be careful who you let around you. You know how they say, like, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are? Now, there's a lot of truth in that quote. Why? Because you have to understand, it's all about mind states. It's all about ways of thinking and ways of doing. When you see a certain friend behaving a certain way, and you see that over time, you're gonna start thinking that it's normal. Especially like, for example, let's say it's bullshit behavior, it's some fucked up behavior. Over time, you're just gonna be like giving them grace, like, but that's just who they are. Oh, they don't mean it in a bad way, blah, 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 blah. And that can go so deep with so many deep bad behaviors, you know what I'm saying? But you just being around, you giving that person grace, you're like, oh no, you know, I know how they can be, blah, blah, blah. All is excuses, you know what I'm saying? You really have to be strict with that shit, because like other people's energy is gonna rub onto you, you know? And you really have to ask yourself, is that the type of energy you want to carry? You know what I'm saying? Like even with manifestations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you have too many negative people, too many, I don't want to say bad people, but just not really people for your highest good around you, like it can fuck up your manifestations. It can fuck with your success, with your health too. Especially like, for example, in a relationship, you see it with people. When one person suddenly, no offense, starts getting ugly and stuff, it's because that person is not good for them, you know what I'm saying? And their body is sending them messages, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to like get them to notice, like, hey, this shit is not good for me. That's why you have to really stay clear and careful of who you let around you, you know? People come into your face smiling, but they have ill intentions. And that's why you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? People might say they want good for you, but do bad behind your back. So that's why you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Like, love yourself and trust yourself, and that should be the bar of how people should treat you, you know what I'm saying? And when you see someone has fucked up behavior, man, sooner or later you're gonna have to let that person go, you know what I'm saying? Because like, it takes a lot for a motherfucker to change, you know what I'm saying? Change is not easy. Change is a conscious process that you have to keep doing, you know what I'm saying? Because the old patterns, the old ways of doing it are going to sooner or later call you, you know what I'm saying?